Hey guys, what's going on? F1 here, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we ended up doing quite a bit of stuff. What we ended up doing specifically is we went out and talked with our Lich buddy, who has been helping us through this entire evolution and been going through these steps to get stronger. In addition to that, we've managed to resolve some fights between our community. We've opted to abandon the vampires and the Urgathoa worshippers because they're being too much of a problem. And thus, we just took control of our own settlement, appropriately. In addition to that, we've ended up killing Darren, which I guess people can be good or bad about it. I think the local consensus is that people hate Darren, so this is the best alternative, at least in this playthrough. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and without further ado, let's get into it and see what happens. So, what are we going to do next? The main focus I wish to cover is I wish to go deal with the Dragon Expedition. Now, there is other things that we can do. Mainly, probably we're going to be helping Ember again, but that is going to be secondary to the objective we're currently doing. And we need to bring Ember in anyways for it to be worthwhile. But I digress. Every little bit counts, it matters, it's appreciative. Alright.
Stands in my way.
But yeah. Skeletor is now extremely powerful. Going through the effort of just taking advantage of the whole situation. Especially Lightor Hawkblade here, and just doing the most evil option we could. Of course, this means Darren's dead, but I mean, we get a powerful buff, if I do recall correctly, which was the deflection bonus to AC. It's much like a monk's AC, if you will, but for deflection bonus, naturally. I'm not sure if this stacks or not with the deflection bonus we would get from Shield of Faith, but if it does, then we've got more strength to us, I suppose. But it's no big deal. Alright, our armies are back into play. We are going to run the enemy into the ground. Before that, though, we want to go to the crusade here. An envoy from the Church of Pharasma. Ah. Let's start with, let's go to Necromancer's Grave and start organizing the army here. Well, the fort, I should say. Okay, we want to introduce, not the Hall of Champions, that is a special thing. We are going to introduce the Inn for finance. We're going to introduce the Supply Center for supplies. Hospital's good, but we don't need that, so I'm just going to go with the archery range here. And let's see. The Citadel will increase the time that it'll take to forge this, break this down, so there we go. And let's see what other areas we have. We've got this, which we haven't dealt with, so Tyrant's Keep is going to be reworked much the same. Okay, we go with Inn, Supply Center, Citadel, archery range. Because the archers are probably going to be our focus for the most part. So yeah, the more we get there, the better. Okay, that'll have to do. Let's go to the campaign here. We are going to move over to Defense Squadron 1. Let's see, do we think we can take this out? Yes, we can. Okay, so we're going to have Defense Squadron 1 move up to the tippy top here. We are also going to save before we go. what should I call it? Okay. We then go into difficulty 7 and charge in to deal with the enemy. With this, we are able to just fireball 2 of the 3 individuals here for a significant sum of damage. We don't need that. We're gonna deal the Plague Mastodon here. There we go. They're gonna charge forward. Okay. We are going to activate Shield Wall. Wait. We're gonna activate Shield Wall again. There we go. Get the Knights going. There we are. Okay, we'll move these guys here, so that we can deal another Plague Mastodon there. Alright, we fireball this group again. Yeah, that'll deal with the Mastodon here, and it'll deal with a lot of damage here. And we'll start pelting this group down. There we go. Alright. Okay, we are gonna hit you here, because you're shielded currently. And we can move there. Alright, we can go here and swing. Nice. Thankfully, it's just zombies, so it's not that bad damage-wise. So yeah, this will be easy as cake. We can use Bull Strength, but I don't think that's as useful as just using Scorching Ray, so I'll take the advantage of just pelting the forces as much as I can here. Like so. Yeah, no, these forces are probably not going to be able to do much damage anymore, so we can start focusing on this group, I guess. Nope, only 20 damage, okay. Okay, we're going to start whittling down the bottom force here. But we'll have the units focus on the top force, so minimize casualties, basically. Okay, there we go. Spam them down. Down to 29, jeez. Yeah, this is pretty easy, okay. Array. Again. 2 arrows, nice. The morale's coming in clutch. There we go. And we can come in from behind like so. There we go. Ooh, nasty. That's fine. Scorching Ray this guy. Okay, we're going in. Alright, 5 to 9, there we go. He's gonna try his absolute best to deal with us. To no avail, as he gets just demolished over and over again. Huh. There you go. Stood no chance. Wait, you can attack more from here? Oh, I guess it's because he's behind. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Done. And that's the fight. And that's another fort added to the list, as we get a ton of EXP for our troubles. Can't say the same for our armies, but hey, they're a small force, so it's fine. The Crusaders are not the only ones fighting against the world. After searching the encampment, the soldiers concluded that it was set up by a group of mammoth lords that consisted of the representatives of different clans. They wandered too deep into the demon's territory, got ambushed, and made a defensive stand. The demonic plague claimed them one by one. Oh, wrong group. Alright, cool. It seems we've got some more skeletons. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I guess we go fight another demon army here. We will save for the occasion, because I'm quite satisfied with the results. And we just march this way. There we go. Nice. As we begin to reclaim our territory, we are just going to demolish them with a bone arrow, I think. That should be enough. Boop. Stood absolutely zero chance, jeez. Alright. Gonna do that. Alright. Alright, now, if we do Scorching Ray here, that whittles them down significantly. Double down, there we go. Who's he going to target? He's going to target the paladins. We just move the paladins over there. Have them continue to poke with the stick. Alright. Get the knights in there. And that force is basically done. Alright, that's another win. I can't complain. We get results. Now, a group of renegades who tossed away their crusaders' oaths and bent their knees before demons fought furiously till the end. They knew that there would be no mercy for them. Nearby, the soldiers have found a rich gold mine packed with people. That's what demons use to buy the loyalty of the former Iomedes warriors. A hole in the ground, full of shiny metal. Daily income increased. Finance points, 200. Alright, the defensive squadron moves on. Probably to the horses, I guess, so... yeah, we just keep going with defensive squadron 1, I guess. And we'll see the results. Alright, 3 horse types. We get Fireball in here to minimize them to half their group, I guess. There we go. We will start whittling down the biggest force there. There we go. Activate our shield. We shall take out this group here. Go to here. I meant to attack, but I guess not. That's fine. We will hit the plagued horses here with our warrior. And weaken them significantly. Okay, there goes some of the units. There goes some damage there. We will then do another fireball here. Minimize their units even further. Okay, we will take out this plague group. We will then go from there, the shank, and start stabbing like crazy. Basically, we just gotta minimize their forces as much as we can, and just use what spells we can to make the fights infinitely easier. To this end, we just need to use a Scorching Ray here, and we should be good. There we go. Nice. Another fight in the back. Having dumped deployed corpses in a heap, the Crusader pours oil on them generously and sets them ablaze. The huge bonfire burns bright and strong as all the warriors burst into triumphant cries of victory. Courage fills the souls of the Crusaders. Energy points, 100. Alright, now we've got another demon army here, which is a lair, supposedly. I am worried about these guys because they seem rather difficult to deal with. Never mind the barbarians. Those guys are going to be a nuisance, period. That's probably why it's so strong of a lair. Next to the blood lair, or the blood ragers and witches, I don't think this army's going to be able to cut it, the defensive squadron. So we are just going to cut our losses and go there. Alright, Defensive Squadron 2. Let's see, where are you going? Oh, I guess, we should probably unite these guys. And we'll have them follow along. Up until the point where we need more units. There we go. Okay, you. Merge in. Alright, Crusader Army 5. Keep going. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the army's starting to build up. Nice. Alright, Undead Supply is now a go. Alright, Defensive Squadron 2 is going to make its way over to... I want to say this demon army, but first, let's see if we can recruit some more people. Alright, we can get signifiers, we can get some light cavalry, we can get a lot of stuff. I think the biggest thing we want, though, is the banditos. We'll get some church guards as well. Here we go. And that will help the defensive squadron as we make them charge over. We will lose our movement for today, but that's fine. Are the signifiers worth it? I think they are. But no, we're going to go with the... Well, let's see. Marksmen, like cavalry, or signifiers. Signifiers are really powerful, but we don't have the money for that, so... We're just going to get a bunch of resources here. 9,000 should do it. Going to get a bunch of shield bearers and hedge knights. Because both are going to be handy, I suspect. In fact, let's see. Advanced Squadron 2 has shield bearers. So, honestly, I'm just going to bring the shield bearers here because it's a little bit faster, plus no reason to not, right? This will at least increase their forces some, and it will bring them to a power of 6, which is important. Now we will take on the enemy. We must take on more. Oh, hello. Ah, I see. Dragon. Lovely. Okay, we've got whites. We've got a Revenger Dragon. Okay. This is unexpected, but okay. Okay, if I move my zombie over... It's not going to get anything, but I can use healing to deal damage, couldn't I? Yeah, healing's cheaper and it deals a lot of damage. So we're going to heal this group here. Oh. Deal damage. There we go. Hold our turns. From there, we shall send our zombies in, who will now act as essentially fodder. And we'll start whittling these guys down. We're going to whittle this group down to minimize concerns. Whittle down you. There we go. Yep, the forces are going down really quick. Okay, cool. Okay, you're attacking the skeletons, you're attacking the zombies, as expected. No, we're going to go with the heal. We're going to heal this group here. We'll whittle down the top group with actual forces. I should be able to actually just minimize this group to a point. Okay, now, if we heal this white group, help these guys down, we'll have the skeleton group deal with these guys. Zombies will finish them off, just so we're, you know, dealing enough damage. Alright, heal and it should kill. Nope, but we have the skeletal crossbowmen, so it works out in the end. That's just how it goes. Alright, not bad at all, not bad at all. Having exterminated the Revenger dragons and their undead slaves, the Crusaders discover a huge cave full of treasure. The greed of those dragons were so insatiable that they couldn't abandon their trove, even after death. Resources found, finance, 15,000. Okay, we should be able to deal with this demon army. It appears to be, yep. We might as well deal with it. There's no harm in it. Better clean up the mess, essentially. Better to clean it up than leave it to stagnate. Oh, are you... Oh, okay. Okay. Let's load that, because that could get really bad. Kinda wish I saved, but that's my mistake. We seriously need to avoid something seriously bad like that. So don't control my characters. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, that could have been really bad. That could have lost us a lot of resources. Okay, so let's get rid of the lead E2 because naturally she's going to be a problem. We shall deal with the Oblutos, I guess. You are going to... We're going to hold. Alright, you're going to warp over. That's fine. Just means we get more of a chance to get hit off. There we go. Summon's done. You are doing something. But you won't be able to do much because arrow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're really putting in work now. The efforts that were wasted are now being fixed. In a torn tent that served the command space of the defended unit, the soldiers find several notes with instructions from some influential demon of the Threshold Fortress. After studying them carefully, the officers drew a number of important conclusions in the demon's tactics. Whether these conclusions are correct or not, that remains to be seen in the battles to come. I see. So there's apparently some tactics that are going on here. There's also something there which is concerning, so I might want to divert my attention there if I can. Okay, army can't move any further. Alright, Advanced Squadron 2. To the lands of Yath Watch with your army force of 6, fighting against an army force of 8. We'll have to see how that fares, but I'm not... I guess I'm a little bit hopeful, but we'll see. I'm not a fan of those casters, though, but we don't really have much of a choice. Okay, let's just go. Let's do it. Worst case, we can just reload and not fight them. It's no big deal. Alright. Okay, so the biggest concern here is obviously the sorcerers here. There's an easy solution to this problem if we use Bone Arrow, because he does have energy. We can use charge formation if we're feeling particularly aggressive, but it's not required. Okay, but in all seriousness, alchemists are going to be a nuisance, wizards are going to be a nuisance. All of them are going to be a nuisance in some capacity, so... The best I can do is... I think we're going to introduce cavalry with the bonus, I think. Yep, cavalry bonus. There we go. We are going to get rid of the sorcerers, being the biggest concern to me. Oh, we can magic missile twice. There we go. Nice. High morale benefits. We are going to take advantage by going this way. This should put them in a position where they're going to be weakened significantly. So we are going to start welting them constantly, like this. Oh! Pain. And this is why you load, because alchemists are going to obviously destroy your day. Well, there is only one thing to it. We've just got to spread out, then. We gotta spread out the army, and then we should be good. Okay, defensive, or Advanced Squadron 2. We are going to spread our group. Okay, we want the mages there. We'll keep the signifiers there. I think that'll do, but we want the signifiers here instead, I think. That'll have to do. At least I think. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Charge formation. Bonus speed, minus to AC. Let's use Siphon Time, actually. That'll give us the advantage here. And will allow us to whittle down the enemy appropriately. Alright, sorcerers. Okay, we are gonna go and deal with them now. Oh, we can do a greater fireball. Interesting. It'll target the raiders if I do this, but it would target everybody here, wouldn't it? Alright. Bugger it. Let's do it. A small sacrifice needs to be done. Yeet! Double fireball. Okay, deal with the alchemist now. There we go. I won't be able to deal with the alchemist per se, but I can deal with the wizards here. So, less units the better. We will then deal with the alchemists, because they're going to be a nuisance. There we go. Oh, good job. Okay, well, now it's just the cultists that we gotta deal with. The rest we will be able to handle on our own. There we go. We will go Dispersal of Forces, Cavalry, so we increase our 2 hit with their cavalry abilities. There we go. We want our big old wall boys to go. There we are. Demolish their units appropriately. And because we can, we just need to use Magic Missile. Done. Alright, we gained some resources, we gained our knights back, and let's go. Malicious mages used to live here. All kinds of outcasts and practitioners of forbidden magic, and scoundrels who knew no fear of gods, and were eager to sacrifice their souls in exchange for arcane power. Now, they're all dead, and with utmost care, the soldiers examine their trophies, magic labs, storages of artifacts, and occult libraries. Daily income increased, energy points 4. Alright. From there, we just level up our squadron here. We can either go with Shield of Faith, Bless, or Bane. I'm gonna go with Shield of Faith, because this could protect a certain unit from certain death. And, yeah, next fight. Let's see how we fare. Okay, we got gargoyles, and we've got Gibberliths. Okay, well, I guess haste, obviously, and slow. We're gonna want to deal with the Gibberlith, I guess, to start with. I'm not too worried about the actual gargoyles right now, but you never know. Okay, gargoyles are going to be a nuisance no matter what we do, so... just let the raiders do their thing. We can now do a fireball on the units that matter here, so... this guy's a 2x2, so we can get a greater fireball here. We can do it again for extra damage. Done and done. We're gonna march our unit here. And I guess we'll do the same here. Alright, now they're distracted. We will continue to take out the Gibberliths in the back here while they are distracted. Okay, I think we can get away with something here. Okay, let's go with Dispersal of Forces Cavalry, so that way we get a bonus to hits with cavalry units. Just deal a bit more damage, essentially. Okay, we can get away with another fireball if we're willing to... yeah, we'll damage our tank here a little bit. There we go. We're going to use the barrier here and start pelting the Gibberlith with more missiles. Okay. Continue on to defensive duty here. Just whittle them down. Okay. Now they're going to start focusing... oh, nope. They're going to start moving to the back and start taking out our casters now. Great. Okay. Let's go with a defensive formation now. We are probably going to lose forces at this point, but you never know. Okay, our losses are now in a range where I'm not happy. But we can't really do much. In fact, I'm going to load because, honestly, I don't think we'll be able to... yeah, I don't think we'll be able to handle that one. We're gonna load up to here, which kind of sucks, but I'd rather this fight be reloaded than not. So, could be worse. Alright. Siphon time. We are gonna go for sorcerers to start with. Naturally. Deal with the alchemist now. Okay. Get you raiders doing that. There we go. Gonna have you attack these guys now. Okay. Greater fireball. Boop. Boom. Once again. Okay, deal with the wizards. And armor up, and deal with the cultists now. Yeah, they stand no chance. Alright, just keep pelting them. What is that, anyways? Curse of the Swarm? Yeah, they stand no chance. Okay. We just whittle them down, and then we're good. Yep, there we go. Done. Easy enough. Okay, and with that we level up, we could save, and then we should be good. Alright, level up, we get Shield of Faith. Alright. We are going to save here. We're going to merge the zombies and archers here. And we're going to make them go back. I guess I can also do the same for the advanced squadron, so that way they can focus on defense. Undead supply, however, we'll worry about that later. But we're going to go to... Okay, let's see. We want to go all the way up here to claim new claimed land. We're going to go here. And we're going to upgrade the camp of the Mammoth Lords to be appropriate for the expeditions from henceforth. Okay, Citadel goes there. We want the Inn, Supply Center, and another archery range, I guess. The more archery ranges, the better, I'd say. Okay. Studying the unusual crystal is interesting. Xanthus experiments again. We don't want to do that unless we're going swarm, which we aren't. Hunting down mutiny, no. Last forces. As events in the world will take an even more drastic turn, as the Crusaders spill more of their own blood, the people of Golarion come to understand how high the stakes of the war truly are. When the war reaches its crucial moment, the commander can issue the final call for recruits, and everyone capable of holding a weapon will answer it. But the commander must be wise when choosing the day and hour of such an appeal. Okay, so we're not doing that yet, but this is going to be essentially the final force that we evoke if things go awry. Thankfully, we're very well prepared, so there is no worries on upgrades there. Okay. It's going to take 16 more days before the ziggurat comes into play. And I think that's as much campaigning as we can do. Yep, our armies are fully stoked. The only other thing I can think of doing is literally just recruiting mercs. But even then, that's not really going to be fantastic, so... yeah. Alright. Let's close out there. Let's get moving. Now, we do have the option of teleporting the heck out of here if we want. However, I'd like to visit Bear Maw's Shrine first, and then go to Forgotten Secrets, so... Considering there is no path over to there, I'm just going to make my way over to Necromancer's grave, and shoot my way over to here. Okay, I failed to sneak past the enemies. Okay. That's a shame, but that's just how it goes, I suppose. We're still buffed, I think, so... Not that big a deal.
I see blood.
But we'll still fight. Yep, we're still buffed, thankfully, so... Right, we don't have our full forces, do we? So we should probably actually teleport back. Yep, they stand no chance against our forces. As is the nature of buffs. Okay then. Well, the easiest way to handle this is we need to teleport back to Dresden. It seems Crusade has some more stuff for us. We've got 50 Warriors of Device, we've got an Envoy, so let's go check that out, I suppose. The Church of Pharasma seems to be, not so happy with us. Naturally, but... We're a lich. That's just how we are. Lady Kukomi doesn't look nearly as confident or bold as before. Commander, what a blessing it is to have you back. Mendev is in need of your help. There's been a revolt in Nerosian. Disgruntled nobles are completely out of control. They proclaimed the Royal Council dissolved and arrested several of its members. Many politicians were accused of collaborating with the demons. Some were executed, others were torn apart by the crowd. Okay. The first treasurer had fled. There's fighting in the streets between mercenaries hired by the aristocrats and the guard, who is loyal to the Royal Council. Dresden has received letters from the insurgents, as well as from the loyal servants of the crown, requesting your support. But both the Royal Council and I have faith that you will elect to defend a legitimate authority. This faith is not misplaced, is it? Lady Kukomi regards you with a devotion you've never seen in her before. If the powerful have gone mad, and we are spilling blood in the streets, there's only one force that can stop them. The Church. We'll appeal to the clerics to intervene in this conflict. Their voices will be heard. I know a thiefling. Zaris. She is from the River Kingdoms. She is saying something about a young state in the stolen lands that managed to cobble together a proper, cohesive nation from a bunch of riffraff. Pretty slick considering how tricky it was to make them not hate each other's guts. Want to invite them to help us patch things up? So, Nerosian first demanded, but now is asking? The situation in the capital must be really grim. You are absolutely right, Commander. I admit the Royal Council hasn't shown you the proper respect and amicability. I myself brought this to their attention on numerous occasions. Lady Kukomi's posture is full of repentance. But trust me when I say that none of them wished you ill, and they all shared the unshakable belief that you were the savior of our nation. Why is there rioting in Nerosian? Without Her Majesty's steady hand, the capital has fallen into decay. Some are settling old scores, others have discovered new opportunities. Mendev is accustomed to following a highly respected leader. The only one who can protect the throne from greedy hands is you, Commander. Lady Kukoman gives you a deep bow, exuding remorse and obedience. What's the situation in the capital? The Royal Council, Her Majesty's most trusted civil servants and public officials, have long been in conflict with many powerful Mendevian aristocrats. The former have connections and influence, the latter have their families, names, riches, and personal armies, comprised of mercenaries, sworn knights, and commoners. For many years, their strife was latent and civilized. Coercion, bribery, intrigue, but the nobility spotted an opportune moment. They decided to overthrow the clique of dignitaries that had usurped royal power. That is what they call the council. A series of arrests ensued, but the Royal Council found its own supporters and retaliated. Currently, numerous aristocrats are assembling their forces in the capital. The Supreme Court building now serves as the base of operations for the new Royal Council, formed by the leaders of the nobility. The old Royal Council is holding Her Majesty's castle, the treasury, and the guard headquarters. Every so often, skirmishes break out in the streets. Many civil servants have left their workplaces, and the townspeople are fleeing the city. The capital is paralyzed. Has the news of my deeds already reached Nerosian? After an elegant bow, Lady Kukomi gives you a piercing, searching look. Oh yes. Your methods of repelling the attacks on Dresden were effective, but in terms of your reputation, they were disastrous. Is there truly no other way to destroy the demon horde other than raising the dead en masse? Lady Kukomi's voice is solemn, but a twinkle of amusement dances in her eyes. She pauses dramatically. How do you think Nerosian views you now? Well, and who do they think I am? A shy smile appears on her face. Why, their commander, of course. Believe it or not, you haven't been stripped of your rank. No army is being raised against you, and the temples, at least not yet, haven't condemned you as a sinner. Some refuse to believe the many awful accusations against you. Others would gladly believe them, but it would require a new crusade against you. And that would mean new sacrifices and expenses coming out of their pockets. And others are entranced by you. In a country that has been waging war for a century, many have thought about the benefits of eternal unlife, and you gave them the right to express their beliefs out loud. Some would say your pernicious influence is corrupting Mendev, but I note you still have strong political support across all social classes, and I'm not concerned with questions of ethics. The disaster has been averted. That's all that matters. Are any living volunteers enlisted in my army? It is, and much more than one might think. Necromancy has never improved anyone's reputation, but it does promise immortality in undeath. You could use this to become more popular. Once they realize death magic is no longer so strictly prohibited, many Mendevians flock to Dresden to seek knowledge and eternal life in your service. Did the paladins, priests, and other adherents of the faith allow this? Let's just say that before the Fifth Crusade, there were many more devout people in the capital, but many of them went on the crusade, and here, before the walls of Dresden, as well as I need not remind you of their fate. At any rate, this isn't easy to imagine a better time to be a rabble-rouser in Mendev. Without the watchful eye of the Queen and her paladins, the people began to breathe and think much more freely. Should we expect trouble from Nerosian? Not yet. Nerosian will continue to provide us with supplies and recruits. The world moon remains a threat, and we are their shield. Yes, I could convince their nobles to support an army from Abaddon if it came here and vowed to protect the capital. I see, I understand everything. Lady Kukomi bows respectfully. Working with reformers is always so perilous. And exciting. Okay. I would like to hear the council's opinions. Of course, but I implore you, do not delay. Every minute counts. So, Seal, what can the church do in a situation like this? Become a living wall between the opposing sides. Call for mercy and if necessary, warn them about heaven's wrath. People sometimes forget their conscience. That's what clerics are for. In the end, they will remind the people that we're in the middle of a holy war. Woljif, what was that about the River Kingdoms? Zarsi, a friend of mine was telling me about this kingdom in the Stonelands. How it was made for centuries. All kinds of rabble and outcasts were gathered there. And then this new leader appeared, and the whole mishmash became a solid nation. So it got me thinking, if they're so good at making different sorts see eye to eye, maybe we could put them up to use here. They might butter up some folks and give others a scare. But whatever, it'll chill the hotheads, huh? Anyone who calls on foreigners to solve their country's problems is just asking for an intervention. We have no right to show Mendev's weakness to other nations. Lady Kukomi, do you really expect me to support the World Council? Commander, neither they nor I were ever your enemies. We were just doing our duty. Although we may have been unwise and presumptuous on occasion, but I assure you, all mistakes have been addressed. By being generous, you will only demonstrate just how wrong the capital was about you, and teach them a lesson. Wow, this is some small-time thief chatting up the judge's stuff. Your Honor, I've seen the error of my ways. I was wrong, but I've learned my lesson. Please be generous. Oh, cut the crap. We've been around, we know what promises are worth. I've heard everything I need. Okay, so we can either get a Holy Relic, which is the Robe of Angelic Prudence. It gives a bonus to Charisma and Wisdom, and it allows you to cast Greater Angelic Aspect at will. We can send a letter to a gift. We can go to a young kingdom and have them send a gift. This will give us a +2 to all stats, which is pretty nice. We can support the Royal Council, which will give us the Goggles of Quick Grasp, which gives us a +15 to Persuasion, as well as all lore and knowledge skill checks, which is really good. Or we can choose to become independent, which gives us 7 bonus power. It gives us 10k or 100k finance points, 10k material points, and 4k energy points. However, it can only be issued once. I don't think I need to say it, but stats are always nice. It's not going to be as good as the Goggles of Quick Grasp, of course. So, although, if we want to solve that book, this is going to be necessary. I don't know. Do I want to support the World Council? It's tempting, I'm not going to lie. I don't know. Nah, it's fine. We're not going for that route anyway, so it's honestly not a big deal. Woljif, send a letter to the River Kingdoms. Mendev needs their help. We're gonna get a +2 to all stats. I'll drop a line to Zarsi should she doesn't get us some random nobody, huh? She should find, like, the best advisors there. Maybe, like a counselor. Sounds neat, huh? A foreign counselor has arrived in the capital to give everyone a good whooping. Is there a troll or something? The River Kingdoms is one wacky place, you know. You know, I hear there's a man there named Senator Armstrong. My God, is he a Chad? I apologize once more for all the misunderstandings we had in the past, Commander. I thank you, and I won't take any more of your time. As soon as the situation in Erosian changes, I will immediately convene the Diplomatic Council and give you a full report.
Let's strike from the
As you should. You see a Garandi woman wearing the loose robes of her priest. Her hair looks like it was recently shorn, and has only just started to grow back. She wears a holy symbol of Pharasma on her neck, but is plain and cheaply made. However, she carries herself with dignity, and looks at you in the eye without fear. Your uninvited guest speaks in a strange accent. Her voice is throaty and hoarse, but easily understandable. Do not reach for your weapon. I'm not here to make war, but to give you a warning. Your sins are many. You stand before the Lady of Graves, you will be judged harshly, in accordance with your transgressions. My mistress, Pharasma, wishes to inform you of her displeasure, and demands that you stop meddling in the forbidden matters of death, lest you incur her wrath while you're still living. Such is her word. Such is her word. The woman delivers the warning in a calm and different manner, but you detect a note of sadness in her voice. Who are you? The woman shakes her head. I have been sent by the Lady of Graves. You do not need to know my name, or the land of where I was born. I'm simply the messenger of a higher power. The message is important, but the tale of the mortal who carries it is irrelevant. What exactly does Pharasma want me to do? Do not disturb the dead. Do not create restless spirits. Do not practice forbidden magic. Do not rip souls from the place and cycle. Do not steal from the river of souls. Denounce necromancy and only practice magic that upholds the order established by Pharasma. Repent of your transgressions and obey these precepts. You have committed many atrocities, and now you must atone for them. And what will happen if I don't listen? The priestess looks at you in surprise, as if you are a particularly slow-witted child. The servants of my goddess shall don the garments of war, and will personally escort your soul to the final judgment. Insolent scum, how dare you threaten me? The priestess shows no sign of fear. My life is certitude. My fate is a strand in this scene held by my goddess. You do not have the power to harm me, blasphemer. I won't let you return to your mistress, you blabbering filth. Your magic engulfs the priestess, and she crumples like a discarded puppet. Her bones crunch and snap, and her joints crack. But your power cannot touch the woman's soul. You try to poison her with your unlife, but Pharasma's blessing protects the priestess's soul like an invisible, impenetrable shield.
Let's strike from the shadows.
The woman's body twitches, and her breathing is shallow and ragged, but her voice is still cold and indifferent. I shall relay your answer to my mistress when she summons me to her judgment. Your atrocities will soon be at an end. I look into your soul and pronounce your doom. The priestess's body falls limp, but you can feel the icy claws of her dying curse lash onto your soul.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Interesting. Interesting. The greater curse of idiocy. She has opted to curse me for my transgressions. Well, there's an easy way to fix this. It's either I go with the death route or something else. Let's see, what can I do here? Yeah, I can't use this, I guess. One spell check. Does it... Hold on. Let me, expand this. Let's see. Can it dispel curses, though? Okay, Greater Curse of Idiocy has really, nerfed us down, huh? Well, that's annoying. Okay, well... let's see. We need to go to ability... No, we need to go to summary here. And if we go all the way down here... Okay, that's annoying. Okay, Okay, interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. I know what needs to be done. Okay, so I just need to cast Remove Curse and just spam it, basically. That's the only way you can remove this problem from you. Which really does suck. We're gonna go to the pillar and go see about that situation then, I suppose. We are going to need our units to join us for this, because obviously we do. Although a quick rest should help, I think, but we'll see. Are we exhausted, though? I don't think we are, so... Let's get going, I suppose. It's a bit laggy, I apologize for that, but that's just how it goes, as naturally snow is going to be a problem. Alright, into the Ziggurat. Let's deal with this. Okay, the Pillar of Skulls must be warned so that the Ziggurat will be prepared for possible attacks. Yep. I should have probably gone into the world map, shouldn't I? Ah, well. I still need to organize things. And there's a lot of things I have to do, but yeah. Let's go back into the Ziggurat. We need to... Yeah, we need to go outside with all of our units, then come back in with our full army in, or our full group. We go area exit here. If we go area exit, then we should be able to get outside, I think. No guarantees. Yep, there we go. We just simply... we don't camp here. We need to... Here we go. Let's get Triclops back into the group. And and we will move everybody accordingly. Okay, there we go. Done. Now we go back to the Citadel. There we go. Well, we're gonna have to go to Necropolis. Yeah. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to cover. Okay, to the streets, and then we talk with the skulls, go from there. Should be good. Okay. We march over to this direction here. All the way here. Alright. How's Bismuth's gear looking? He could do with something better, from the looks of it. His gear is currently not on. Okay, we're going to need a Cloak of Resistance +6. There we go. Gonna need something for gear-wise. Let's see. Shy Lily's Helmet. +4 Profane bonus to Strength and a +2 Profane bonus to AC. Interesting. That's not bad for helmets. Oh, right, I probably gotta set everybody else up. Hold on. Okay, you, Beastman, we want you to have a different belt. Timely Assistance, that's going on you. There you go. We are going to remove the Headband of Reshaping, and we are going to give you the Shapeshifter Helm. That is going to give you 2 bonus to AC while worn, which is pretty nice. Alright, there is another helm that we've got. Alright. Let's not use the bleed anymore. We don't need that. Instead, I would rather use the Shy Lily Helm. Give Trapjaw a bonus to Strength, naturally. As well as a boost to AC, because that never hurts to have. He's already got a bunch of stuff on, but you never know if there's anything else that might appeal. Nope. Oh, we'll be fine there. Ring of Sacred Tuck, no. Okay. It's good. Okay. Any boots that we want to give to Evelyn? I guess we could give her the boots of Elvenkind. It's the closest we're going to get to boots that are good quality. Alright, down the list, if we go over to you, we can put on the Clutch of Corruption. That is going to make you really boost. Yeah, that's going to boost up your stats up quite a bit. 4 to Strength. Yeah, no, that's a lot. Okay, 4 to Strength, 8 to Con. So, Bismuth is now really beefy. Okay, we can get some gloves if we wish. Nothing really sticks out, though. So, no point in wielding those gloves. We'll give Wind Breath, I guess, so that's an initiative boost, unless we want to go something else. Such as the Neandrian League Collar. We'll go Windmaster Helmet and Wind's Breath, just to give Bismuth an insane initiative. Just to make him even more deadly. Because having 50 strength is insane already. Like, jeez. Bismuth is a, he's a tank in of his own right. But I digress. Alright, let's see. Our group is organized and ready to go. Let's go notify the Pillar. The Pillar of Skulls greets you. The head whispers something in unison. Greetings, Master. We serve. You command. I was visited by a priestess of Pharasma. She warned me that I had incurred the wrath of the Lady of Graves. This news is unsettling.
serve Erasmus. The ziggurat will be fortified. However, you can take advantage of her wrath. Time and again, the pronouncers have challenged the Lady of Graves to bring with her about the rise and esteem of the other adepts of death. Her attention and frustration is a sign of your greatness. Command, and we shall let you know how to get Erasmus' wrath and insult her in a way she won't be able to ignore.
How does Pharasma's wrath pose a danger to us?
Complete destruction. The Lady of Grays attempts are many, yet they're scattered and far away. Erasmus worshippers could organize a shiny crusade against you, but fighting you once might prove challenging. It is reasonable to assume that instead of her mortal adepts, Pharasma will retaliate using the powers of the psychopomps that dwell in her domain. Oh, yeah.
What are you proposing?
Your deeds did not go unnoticed, but Pharasma is one of the oldest. To her, mortal lives are fleeting. She may find it easier to punish you when your soul faces judgment, instead of sending her troops to wage war. Yet, if you achieve the immortality promised by Master Sigorius, you will be able to continue preaching Pharasma's laws for all eternity, leaving the Lady of Graves no other choice but to send her legions of spirits after you.
I'm leaving.
We serve. You command.
Yep, we finally got it. We need to become a true lich in order to basically reach that potential. So we need to be effectively a permanent lich. So that is going to be our objective henceforth. And it's going to take a few days, of course, to achieve that goal, but every little bit matters, so... Alright, remove Curse of Greater Idiocy, thankfully, is done. Now we can exit the area, and we should be fine. We have such a carry capacity that I'm honestly not too worried about it. So, yeah. We've still got to upgrade the Ziggurat and become a true Lich, but that's just in due time. That's all it comes down to. Okay. We can help people at Chili Creek, or we can do something else. I am going to focus on the... I guess we need to go to Baphomet's Shrine to deal with Ember stuff. That is going to require us to teleport to the camp on the ferry or somewhere close. So we shall go. Well, for now, we're going to focus on the Dragon Burial Mound, I think. We will teleport back to Dresden and then make our... Well, I guess... Yeah, no, we're going to make our travel to the Dragon Burial Mound first. And then we'll teleport back to Dresden, bring Ember along, and then we'll be on our merry way. Okay, we failed to sneak past. That happens. Let's go. Let's fight. Alright. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got Adversaries here. Lovely. Unfortunately for them, they are facing a group of warriors that are far surpassing them. Not a fan of the Vortuary spell, though. That's honestly, it's an annoying spell, I'll give it that.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Okay, we take that. Take those. Could be worse, I suppose. Let's go. Alright. From here, we shall... Well, once it loads up, we shall get moving. We will save here because morale is currently high. I think, actually, the days of things going along is actually... Yeah, we've already progressed today, so... Now we can go there. Okay, we can't go across here, apparently. Which is annoying, but that's fine. We'll use this chance to go this way. And attack! I'm just gonna quickly get some munchies, and then we'll keep going. Oh, looky looky. Some necromancy stuff. Alright, we're gonna start off with a bow and arrow. That will deal with the majority of the problems there. We're gonna deal with the Grave Knights next. Okay, there we go. We are going to attack the ghouls here with our skeletons. We'll have the zombies come in and deal with the Grave Knights. Or try to, anyways. There we go. That's still something. Oh. Okay, I think we can get away with a fireball, but I don't think that's going to do it for us. Instead, we want to focus on the ghouls here, so we're gonna Scorching Ray this set of ghouls here. We will... Ah, I should have shot them. Great. Ah, well. Okay, we are going to... You know what? Let's reload that fight, actually. I can do this again. It's fine. Okay. Once this fight is up, we will continue on, I suppose. Okay, we mimic the bow and arrow method like we have. Okay, there we go. We can deal with the Grave Knights here. There we go. We've managed to deal with them. Skeletons will go up, deal with that force. Zombies will go up. They will try and do their best. There we go. Oh, this army of zombies is doing its thing. We'll have the archers go in and pelt, but before we do, we're going to... Yeah, I guess we'll Scorching Ray this set of zombies here. Archers deal with this group of ghouls. There we go. Okay, zombies attack that group. There we go. Alright. The groups of zombies are colliding on both fronts, I guess. And we'll just start whittling them down. Shouldn't be too hard. Ow. Okay, honestly, I don't need to worry too much. I just need to pelt them down, so... Yeah. We just gotta attack them. That's all. Alright. Slowly but surely, they're gonna go down. Yep. The morale of this zombie horde is just diminishing now, and it should be done. Done. Nice. Okay, with that we get some more units to add to the stockpile. Hopefully we get more units that we can add into this little three-way group, but hopefully I can get it there, but we'll see.
Having dealt with the undead, the soldiers start scouring the neighborhood, looking for surviving enemies. One of them attracts his comrade's attention with a shout. He found some stones that look like a roof of a Sikorian house. After some digging, the soldiers find the ruins of an inn and the remains of a trade caravan that was carrying some valuable cargo, but was never able to leave this shelter. For our trouble, we were able to get a ton of well, we found a secret path that will lead us back there. Alright, Defense Squadron, how you doing? Oh, 1 second. Minimize that. There we go. Alright, so we got a few armies down south. We won't be able to deal with the armies of 11 groups, but we should be able to deal with the other ones that are fairly weak and substantial. We will save here for the occasion. There we go. And we'll move on our merry way to get this army to harass this group.
And we'll see how things fare. Okay, looks like we got a big force here. Not fun, but hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay, so Merilith is already summoned. The Baylor... Okay, so some of these guys are not going to be removed just by being there. So we want to deal with the elementals here first. So we're just going to deal with this, guys. There we go. That's one unit done. We'll start targeting the Salamander with our archers here. There we go. We will defend, move over to here. Hold our turn. Defense, hold turn. Hold turn. Okay, Knight can't move. We can move over to deal with the Salamander here. Okay. Boom, okay. We're gonna deal with the Baylor this way. Here we go. Done. I'm just lucky I have spells that will help me deal with these guys. It's not the best results, but it will have to do. Yeah, we need to make sure we're attacking in a line here. There is a good reason for it, though. Okay, you're gonna... Oh, you've actually killed one of my units. Great. Alright, fine. Perish. Done. There we go. That's it. We lost a singular paladin, and a few of our knights, but that's fine. It's a small loss that we can accommodate with, considering we're using a lot of mana to make this happen after all. Okay.
Having dealt with the creatures of fire that came to Golarion for reasons unknown, the soldiers discovered a strange twig amidst the ashes, still burning with unholy fire. This dangerous find was handed to the commander with great precaution.
Alright, and the second army is a bunch of hunters, it seems. I might be able to get away with beating them both down, but we'll have to see. There is also this group. I'm more confident that I can deal with this group here, I'll be honest. Way more confident, I should say. Okay. From here, we've got two groups. Okay. Alright, one bow and arrow should be enough to deal with both of them. But we'll see. There we go. That was easy as peasy. They were very weak, I'd say, if anything. Alright.
The group of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth fought desperately, choosing death before imprisonment. Among the trophies, the soldiers found a lot of loot taken during the raids on the cities of Mendev.
Nice. All that's left is the demon army there, so all we gotta do is just send our defense squadron. And we're going to maintain their position here for now. We should probably check out Pulura's fall as well, at some point. But one thing at a time, we've got a lot to cover, naturally. Okay, we'll save here. Alright, Defense Squadron 2, you are looking rather strong, so maybe actually... Maybe we want Defense Squadron 2 dealing with this. Although, maybe not, because they're not that strong yet. Yeah, I have a weird feeling they're not going to be able to fight this off, so... We're gonna unite the groups here. Okay. Get you guys, there we go. We are going to march right back over. this direction, I guess. Okay, this army. Hello, warriors of the device. Alright, that's another army to look forward to. We're going to send this army over to unite with, yeah, we're going to send that army to unite. We got undead supply here. We're going to send them over to grab the others. Alright, we grab them, and our forces are increasing exponentially. Okay, Advanced Squadron 2. Do we think we can handle this? No, I don't think I can. But we will still hold you here in preparation for the future, because obviously, the more units we have, the stronger our armies, the better we are in the long run. Okay, but with that settled, let's check on the crusade to see how we're faring. Let's actually enter Dresden to see what we're, what we got in here, because we might be able to add some new stuff. Yeah, we got, like, literally big boxes of space here. Main Hall of Champions here. Okay, so let's get some more resources here. Alright, Main Hall of Champions. It allows recruitment and provides weekly recruitment growth for hardened veterans like Knights of Ozim, Arcanists, Dragon Slayers, yeah. We're gonna need that. Because that is going to be really, really powerful with us. Alright, what's next? Let's see. We should probably get something that's going to be big for us as well. Got Military Academy, we've got Pathfinder Lodge already. Mercenary guilds are not required. A Hall of Strategy. +1 to attack and defense, and +2 to power on all generals. Could be better. Okay, Pathfinder Society Lodge gives a bonus to all merc units. Military Academy, no. Mercenary Guild, nah. Could just spam hospitals if I really wanted to. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Apothecary would increase HP, but it wouldn't increase our units. Military Academy increases trainable units, bonuses, so I guess another one of these would be nice. I don't know, really. I guess we'll have to go Military Academy. That's really the best choice. The rest I will spend into hospitals, so that way we can increase our infirmary bonuses. There we go. Not the best results, but considering we do need a hospital here to, well, these are going to help a lot, really, I think. Because that's going to give us a 20% infirmary size, which, for units with high value, kind of required. It's going to help a lot in storing people and making sure we have a lot of restoration in our groups or our ranks. So that way, you know, overall long term, we're going to be good. Alright, let's save here because we've been doing a lot of stuff. And it's time that we go to the Dragon Burial Mound. Okay. We are going to save before we go any further. let's check the crusade and see what's going on. Alright, we got a few decrees. We've got to strengthen diplomatic connections, so we'll do that. We can strengthen the chain of command once leadership is good. We can determine the fate of Baphomet's fire as well. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Alright, let's go back to the campaign. We are going to march our way across here. And unite with our crew. Okay, you are going to unite with the army here. More archers, more zombies, every little bit counts. We are going to march our way back over to deal with these few units that are wandering around. Okay, Defensive Squadron, we maintain position at Pulura's Fall. Squadron 1, you do not have enough energy to assault the fortress, I do believe, so that is not a... I guess I could use Mighty Tempest, couldn't I? To harass this group. Yeah, let's do that. Let's save. And let's minimize this army. There we go. That should minimize their power. We will use Enervation on top of that. We're going to recover energy on this general. There we go. Now we go. They have been nerfed beyond reprieve, and we are taking their fort. Aha! Okay, with that though, we now use Siphon Time here to make their initiative completely horrible. We start by whittling down the Fallen Knights, I guess. That seems like a good choice. At least that's what I think, anyways. Alright, defense. We are going to harass... I guess the Fallen Knights here. Okay. Okay, not there. Okay, there. He can move anywhere he wants. And she can move just as far. So we're going to move the Knights here. Use this as a chance to attack. Well, these guys, I guess. Okay, nice. Oof. There goes the warriors there. There we go. Okay, attack these guys. Alright. Oh, right. I've got initiative on my side. So now we can do this and deal with both these two groups. Nice. That gets most of their enemies removed. There we go. Okay, we are going to just continue harassing people. There we go. The knights are gonna, or the warriors here are gonna attack here. There they are. They're gonna try their absolute best. Oh my god, that's painful. They really blew into the units, didn't they? Alright, fine. Fireball. Yeet. So be it. We'll sacrifice the units. We lost a lot of units there, but could be worse. It just means we gotta fall back with this unit, but we did take a fort from it, so that's nice. For our troubles, we can get Experienced Traveler, we can get Master Maneuver, we can get Outflank, which gives us a +4 to attack instead of +2 on attacks. We can get Salvage. I'm gonna go with the Master of Maneuver, too. So that way he has more forces to work with. And the Defense Squadron 1 is going to maintain the position here. And actually take some of the forces here, I think. Okay, so first and foremost, let's swap these guys out. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, no, these are better. Church Guards versus Champions. Do I think Hedge Knights are better? I think they are in a little bit sense. Let's see, we're going to keep the Cursors, I guess. There we go. Yeah, there's not enough units here to warrant, yeah. So we're gonna go with that. Done. Okay. The Defense Squadron is ready, and it's going to maintain its position here. Defense Squadron 2, because your position here is compromised, we're going to leave you over at... right next to Gloomy Gorge, actually. So we're going to have you on defensive. Or close defense, I guess. Merge you guys together. There we go. And we will have you guys make your way. Undead Supply. Start rushing over. Alright, we got zombies, archers, there we go. Crusader army here is going to start marching to link up with the next squadron here. Advanced Squadron 2, just maintain your position in the fortress. Recruitment is subpar, I'd say. We don't need to touch upon it just yet, but we're gonna need more forces if we hope to overtake this area. That is a given. But hey, our progress on the map is going well. We just have to press harder. That's all. Okay, we will save just before we reach the Dragon Outpost, and we will move on. And before we go into the Dragon Burial Mound, we are going to check what the Crusade is going on with.
Financing a crusade is cost.
Yeah, we basically just did diplomacy stuff. We can do an Outpost to Bastion expansion if we get logistics working. But all of our decrees there are... yeah. So we've done that. What's next on the list? We can do a parade, which we don't need. Last forces, not required. Just yet, anyways. Let's do the Fate of Baphomet's Fire. I'm kind of curious what that is. Okay, well that's that. Let's move on. We are going to do a quick rest here. Alright. That should be good. Potion of Rage, She's Crustada. Honestly, do I need a Potion of Rage at this point? Not really. I'm going to go with the extended Potion of Displacement. Alright, there we go. Done. That gets rid of exhaustion. We get all of the various items that we wanted. And now, we go in to Dragon Burial Mound and buff before we completely collapse on whatever the problem here is. Naturally, of course, we are going to need a buff, so that is going to take some time. But once we're done, we are good to go. Now, I do have to question whether Skeletor is going to be affected by Shield of Faith. So we'll have to see. Okay. Okay. 5. Now, Skeletor, let's see. Does Shield of Faith conflict? Yes, Shield of Faith is a conflicting spell. Even though it doesn't say. So, Shield of Faith is not going to work on Skeletor anymore, but hey. He's already getting a bonus from his Charisma, so it's honestly not that big a deal. Alright, we want good aligned weapons. Okay, we want Triclops, we want Trapjaw with this. Same for Bismuth and the Executioner. Alright, do we have bonuses to Charisma? No, we do not, so we will just boost that up. There we go. That does help with Intimidate, to be fair, so that's nice. Barskin for himself. Resists of all types. Alright, resist fire and then resist sonic. Okay, Archon Aura. We are going to need magical vestment, armor, and shield, respectively. We're going to go with armor on him. Shield, we should do all the same. Because it's always going to affect Merman to some degree. Okay, protection from acid. And, well, we're just going to go with all the protection, basically. Here we go. Alright. Now, we go freedom movement here. Life bubble. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, and while it's not necessary, we will still use it on the Skeletal Executioner. Alright, True Sight, Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Okay, we've got Angelic Aspect, Frightful Aspect. Oh, Winds of Vengeance first, I guess. Frightful Aspect, Mind Blank Communal. Alright. Now for the buffs from Beastman. Okay. Now for the bark skin. Okay. Bismuth and Skeletal Executioner. Magic Fang. For 3 of us. Gorilla, Featherstep Mass, Echolocation. The only other people who haven't got it are Evelyn, Skeletor, Skeletal Executioner, and Bismuth. We give Animal Transformation to Bismuth. We give the stat boosts to everybody. Cat's Grace, Full Strength, Owl's Wisdom. Owl's Wisdom, there we go. Legendary Proportions we'll hold off on. We'll use Sea Mantle. Now, Legendary Proportions for Triclops. Trapjaw. Let's see. Is this better than this? No, not really. Animal Growth is slightly better, I think, for, well, I guess sort of good for Bismuth. Okay, we are going to activate Frightful Aspect. Down a Mutagen of Strength. We then transform into a Blue Dragon. Because we've got... Actually, hold on. What are we immune to? Beastman is immune to nothing, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we should probably go with something... Yeah, let's go with a white dragon. Why not? Let's be interesting about it. White dragon today. Yeah.
This is my
Okay, from there, we then do mage armor on Triclops himself, because doing it himself gives him more AC, I believe. Okay. Expeditious Retreat, Mirror Image, Effortless Armor. Don't need Greater Magic Armor, so we'll leave that alone.
Let's move already.
Alright, Evelyn. Time to shield up, everybody. Alright, before you transform, we need to give you the Mutagen of Dexterity. Transform yourself into a dragon, I suppose. Alright, Beastman has mage armor. Alright, Triclops already has it. Alright, the only other person... Okay, effortless armor. Yeah, we already got that. You got mage armor. Okay, I think we need to give Bismuth this. And that's it. Okay. Find traps. Delay poison. Now, death wards for everybody. 4, 5, 6, and finally 7 for Bismuth. Heroism will be given out to everybody. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, there we go. Foresight on Merman and Beastman. Alright, hero. Ah, nuts. Pain. That sucks. Well, I guess you can consider this just... It's not like it's going to change much. We're still going to be here. No time is just gonna... Yeah. It's just a weird click by accident. It just, if anything, it just delays our buffing slightly.
I'll take the bait.
Alright, how's the... well, it's fine. The point is that we shouldn't need to worry too much, so... Yeah, there we go. And now we get with the other buffs. Alright, we got Expeditious Retreat, surprisingly, okay. Honestly, for these spells, I don't really need to do them extended, do I? Yeah, most of the stuff I don't need to extend. And besides, I don't use Bless It in here, so I can ignore that. So yeah, we just need that. We don't need Mage Armor because Evelyn's already got that covered. And we don't really need Shield either, so we can ignore that. Alright, second levels. Blur is a minute a level, so we don't need that to be extended. We will definitely do normal Blur though. Mirror Image is the same, we don't need that extended, so we'll just keep it normal. We definitely need it Sense Vitals extended, though. Naturally. Let's see. Command Undead extended, yep, that's keep. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? We've got Greater Magic Weapon, which is going to last 1 hour a level anyways, so we don't need that extended, so we'll get the normal version. Okay. What else we got? We've got quite a few stuff. Haste is 1 round a level, so it does need to be increased. As does Displacement, that is another 1 round a level. As does Blink, that's another 1 round a level. Okay. Rage. 1 round a level. Indeed, we do keep it at extend range. But that is about it from that list. Let's see, is there anything else I want to change here? Not really. Alright, 4th level. Let's see, what do we got? We've got Eyes of Badak. That is definitely going to remain extended. Vampiric Blade, 1 round a level. Or 1 minute a level. We're going to keep that as normal. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? We have Summon Undead. We'll put that there, I guess. Although, getting it extended might be better, yeah. Extended Undead is always nice. Although, it is a full round, though. Versus standard action, huh? Ah, well. It's fine. We'll deal with it when we deal with it. Greater Invisibility. We do need that extended. Yeah, so Greater Invisibility is going to remain that way. Let's see, anything else that we need to address? Not really. Everything's basically in order. Wait, Eyes of Badak are 3rd level, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay. Never mind. Alright, 5th level, let's see. Let's see. Deny Death, a 10 minutes level. We can do normal. How about Protection from Arrows Communal? Actually. Where is Protection from Arrows, actually? It's a 3rd level spell. How did I miss that? Okay, it's gonna last way longer, so we don't need it there. Okay. 4th level. Yeah, 4th level. Okay, 4th level we've already done. 5th level now. Okay, we've got Baleful Polymorph, which is a fun spell, so we've already got it there, I guess, so that's fine. Okay, Thought Sense. We can get away with normal, as with Bone Shield, I do believe, so that's fine. Okay. We do want to extend the Repurpose because that does deal damage over time, and it doesn't really affect the damage at the end, but I digress. Okay, 6th level. Bone Shield is a minute a level, so naturally it's going to stay that way. Is there any round per level stuff that we want to keep as buffs? Not really, no. Okay. Eagle Soul is useless to us, because otherwise I would have used it, which I can't, so that's pointless. Okay, Create Undead. The extended version is probably going to be a lot better. Yep, it's a full round anyways, so it's kind of going to keep that way. Alright, the same for False Grace. We don't need it to be longer than that. Okay, Blessing of Unlife is the 7th level, but let's see if we got anything else here. Not really, no. Okay. Wait, hold on. Actually, Siphon Life is definitely needed to be extended. Although, now I think about it, it affects all creatures, doesn't it? At that point, we're better off casting Haste, but long term, if we really want to, we can cast it on enemies. So I guess that is an option. Okay, from there, let's see, what do we got? Alright, Blessing of Unlife, 10 minutes level, we keep it that way. This is 7th level, okay, so Ice Body is... Yeah, so... We can only have one body type spell, so we gotta decide. I guess the 9th level spell is just overall better, so we're just gonna go with that. Alright, let's see. We do have Firebrand, and we can make that permanent, which means we're going to be permanently immune to fire when we cast the spell. So that's going to be nice. So having permanent fire is going to be nice. But otherwise, it's not that fantastic. It'll do. Alright, 8th level. Let's see. Okay, Sea Mantle is an obvious good choice. We've got protection from spells. That's going to last 10 minutes per casting, so that does not need to be enchanted. Sea Mantle is a staple. We're going to remove Fiery Body for now, but we will definitely be putting in Sea Mantle because it is a long-term spell, naturally. Okay, everything else otherwise seems fine. There's no rounder level buffs from the looks of it. And 9th level. Here we go. 9th level is going to have the Fiery Body on the end there. We're going to... Let's see, what else we got here? That's about it. Alright. Well, we're organized. Let's do the buffs now. We've already got Expeditious Retreat. We just need to do all the other buffs now. Shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna do Pulura for everybody. Okay, the reason I'm doing Blur and not Displacement is I can actually stack castings of it. So that's why I'm going through the effort of actually doing it multiple times. Okay, we're going to do Mirror Image. We are going to increase the quality of the weapons that everybody has. Or at least the ones that are going to be using weapons. Okay, so that's that. And let's see, Skeleton. Yep, Executioner. You're getting that buff. Everybody gets protection from arrows communal. Vampiric Blade triggers. Deny Death. Everybody's getting this, I think. Okay, now 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Thought Sense, Bone Shield, False Grace, Blessing of Unlife for everybody. Or at least to those it matters to. Alright. And to Bismuth. Alright, protection from spells is going to be nice. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna keep it to 6 at least. We'll then use Sea Mantle here. And then we can start casting this. Alright. Alright. Do that. That's gonna give us a nice boost here. Sense Vitals. Haste. Alright, haste is given to everybody. There we go. Displacement. Oh, yeah, right. It's got some casting time because it is an extended spell, so yeah, no, naturally it's going to take some more time. But that's fine. Okay. Displacement on Triclops and Trapjaw. Okay. We shall do displacement on the animal companions as well, I suppose. or the Skeletal Executioner and Bismuth. Just make sure he's ultimately in the golden. Alright. Everybody can go invisible now. Okay, that's 2. And because they're going to be invisible, it's going to be way harder to track these guys down. So me doing all this prep is going to be really helpful in the long run. Plus, it will allow us to get our sneak attacks off more often. So that's nice. Okay. Oh, I've already cast it on myself. Okay, so Executioner next, and Bismuth. That way we can also follow up with Eyes of Badak, which is going to give us even more to work with. Bismuth is going invisible. Then we can activate Eyes of the Badak, which gives us a constant reduction of negative levels, which is going to help us in the long run. Okay, we activate Firebrand, which is going to give us fire immunity in addition to everything. Oh wait, actually, hold on. If Firebrand gives me fire immunity, immune to damage from any fire spell the caster this Firebrand casts. Wait. Oh, you're immune to damage from any fire spell the caster of this Firebrand casts. All of the targeted weapons, both natural and manufactured, inflict an additional d6 of fire damage on hits. And okay, so you don't actually become immune to fire, you just have benefits against fire. Evelyn will give you a boost to dexterity. Skeletor, we are going to give you the Contagion merit. There we go. Took me way longer than I had intended to initially take, but that's just how the buffing of the game works. Especially for 24 hours worth. Okay, let's go deal with the Dragon Expedition. Or this expedition in general, I should say. We just got to go to the main room, I do believe, and we'll figure out what's going on here, I guess. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? Oh, hello. You can't keep the alarm bell silenced forever. Evalathimus. When it rings, the fear of the metallic dragons will descend upon you. They'll protect the sacred child. I don't need to silence the bell. I'm going to destroy it. You won't be alive long enough to witness its destruction. Stop! Stop him! The Silver Dragon tries to rise, but he is too weak. He's a priest of Dahak. He wants to take the child. I am Hogohal Rousable, protector of this cave. I beseech you, help me. Vanquish him, protect the child. The Black Dragon turns slowly in your direction. There you are, Commander. Right on time. We need to finish off this worm before more of them appear. What child? Who are you talking about? The greatest treasure of dragonkind. Jargzix Agromathale, the divine offspring. He's been asleep in this egg for centuries, waiting. Waiting to usher in a new era for dragonkind. Look at the bones scattered around you. These are the remains of those who fought for the right to keep the sacred child. And today, the metallic dragons will lose this right. The chromatic dragons will be the new guardians of the divine offspring. Elathimus, your dragon.
Did you enjoy my little charade? I know how warm-bloods feel about black dragons. I can imagine this kind of reception I would have had if I appeared before you in my true form. But I didn't lie to you about my work. I wish to change the future of our kind. The metallic dragons are hiding away something that rightfully belongs to all dragons. And I'm here to retrieve it. You've come to seize the child, to make him a monster just like you, Doc. You think you can disguise your true intentions with all this talk of fairness? Your soul is rotten to the core. I have some questions. I will answer. Don't listen to him. I will tell you the truth. The truth. You are nothing more than a pawn, Hokugal. You do what you're told and play your role dutifully. But you know nothing. Remind me, why is a child so important? The child is a subject of the ancient legend. At the dawn of creation, at the beginning of time, two streams, order and chaos, came together and took form. They became the first dragons, and gave birth to gods. But Dahak, the eldest son, fierce and proud, refused to share its power. He destroyed as many of his brothers and sisters as he could. One last egg was hidden on Galarian by his cowardly father, Aspu. No one knows what will hatch from it. A being of order, a being of chaos and destruction. But when it happens, the future of dragonkind will be changed forever. This child will herald the dawn of a new era. No one can say whether he's destined to be born, and so we keep him safe, hidden in these sacred caves. Your lot will never have the child. We won't let you corrupt him. He must raise him with love. Teach him how to be kind and good, so that the world will prosper. This child is our future. Who said anything about corruption? Do you think my master Dahak was corrupted? No. He was born proud, raging, and free. So why are you certain the divine child will be any different upon his birth? The metallic dragons believe his egg was hidden by the cowardly Aspu. But what if it wasn't Aspu? What if Master Dahak hid the egg instead? Perhaps he knew that one day a worthy ally would be born. An ally who would help him overthrow his father. Lathamus, you're a priest of Dahak? I serve the greatest dragon, the greatest of dragons, the rageful Dahak, son of Aspu, the one whose breath set hell aflame, the one who shall unseat his father and usher in a new age for Galarian, an age of glorious conflict. Doesn't the thought of it fill your soul with longing? At long last we'll unleash the pure rage, fury, and chaos in our hearts. We shall become free. Free? But at what cost? Galarian will be left in ruins. Why would you desire such freedom? No, mortal. Don't let him. He wants to use the sacred child to destroy our world. What's the alternative? Order and restraint for all eternity? What a dull existence. You metallics are so terrified of soiling your shiny scales. You fear corruption. You try so hard to always do the right. You spend months deliberating over the right course of action. Is this your idea of freedom? Ha! There's no freedom without chaos. Aspu made us slaves to order, but Dahak will set us free. And the sacred child will help him break our chains. What does the bell do? That bell will send a signal to the metallic dragons. Its sound will let them know that the child is in danger. Their presence would complicate matters significantly. Trust me,
A fight with them would be a lot harder than beating up a half-dead dragon. You can't break it. The bell's enchantments protect against dragons like you. Enough. I'll help you, Lathmus. Kill the Guardian and collect the egg. I'll take care of the bell. No one must know that we are here. No, you are making a terrible mistake.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Who said I was?
I'll just have to resolve.
As we begin to assault, Pokukal. Go and see the egg. Go and see if the egg is unharmed. I will wait here. We get holy knee pads, and that deals 2d6 holy damage on hits with attacks with natural weapons. For our trouble of going through this area, we get to see a very interesting situation here. But first, before we do, we got Goggles of Piercing Gaze, which give a insight and bonus to Persuasion, which are equally both important. The murals all share the common motif of two intertwined rivers, one dark and the other light. These represent the freshwater and saltwater streams from which the dragon gods appeared. The image depicts a man and a woman holding a hand above a cradle. The woman's face has been scratched off, and her features are impossible to distinguish. Okay, but otherwise nothing here. And hello. As soon as you touch the egg, it cracks. You watch strong wings break through the shell. And then, a tiny iridescent dragon emerges. He stretches as if he's just woken up from a long sleep, and looks at you, questioningly, with his big, violet eyes. So you're the special wizard, huh? All the dragons want to claim you for their own. But you're my treasure now. The dragon hisses indignantly, and his scales darken until they are black as coal. He is watching you closely. When you look into his eyes, a shiver runs down your spine. This is an ancient, powerful creature. A creature as old as time itself.
Let's strike from the shadows.
The bell won't bother us anymore. I just take the egg and... Lathamus looks stunned. No, this cannot be. It's... He bows his head. Just the Santhanthle, the sacred child. He is hatched. But how did this happen? I touched the egg and it hatched. Lathamus eyes you suspiciously. You touched the egg. Are you telling me that you brought about the event we've been waiting for on centuries? With a single touch? What sort of creature are you? Your touch awoke a dragon. My master will be very interested to hear about you. Are you certain that this is a child? It looks like an ordinary dragon. Are you blind? Look at his scales and how it changes color. Look into his eyes. No, this is no ordinary dragon. I can already sense his power. Someday he will be strong enough to create worlds and destroy them. The shifting colors of his scales reflect the streams of order and chaos that gave birth to the first gods. He may be young, but he has knowledge beyond your understanding. He possesses the wisdom of the divine. This name is very long for a newborn, I will have to say. Don't forget that this is a divine child, born from the days of creation. He remained connected to this world during these long years of slumber, and that connection has given him wisdom and experience. Thus, he has earned a long title. Dragons protect that egg for centuries, now it's gone. Is that bad? You've missed the forest for the trees.
The egg was never important. It was the dragon inside that mattered. For good or ill, this dragon will change everything. But I never thought I'd witness his birth during my lifetime. Lathamus looks at you solemnly. A new future awaits. This is the dawn of a new era for dragonkind. So what happens now? I will look after him. I'll try to take him to my master. He will decide what to do with the child. As for you, you shall receive your reward. Oh yes, the reward you deserve. Lathamus reaches for the tiny dragon. Shh! Jarzak darts away from Lathamus. He hides behind you, and the scales on his neck rise menacingly. Lathamus withdraws his hand and smiles wryly. It's ironic. After all my service to Dahak, searching for spells that could weaken the defenses of the world, pitting powerful mortals against each other, sowing chaos from the shadows, he has chosen someone else. It really is ironic. His smile twists into a sneer. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to kill you anyway. I think he wants me to become his guardian. The sacred child has made his choice, yes. That changes nothing. He will join the servants of Dahak. Step away from the child and I'll be merciful. I'll make your death swift. Calm down and think about it logically. You said that Jarzak is destined to become Dahak's ally. If that's true, then the child has chosen me because he knows I will raise him as a warrior of chaos. Lathamus's eyes narrow into slits. There is truth in your words. He is wise, and if he has decided that you will protect him and raise him, it's not for me to argue. But Master Dahak is displeased with this arrangement, and demands that I kill you and take the child. I will carry out his order with great pleasure.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Oh, if he demands. If he's displeased, and yeah, okay, so now we do have him, now, our little compatriots, and he is over here. This is just a sovereign dragon. It gives a bonus to all knowledge checks, which is really nice in the, it's really nice to have. Especially in certain circumstances, but I digress. Okay, we're really doing well on stats, but yeah, no, that's a 42 charisma, Jesus. And for bonuses and deflection, that's insane. Yeah, we got a lot of benefits coming for us. Skeletor is rising to the occasion, naturally, as is expected of him. But that's the benefit of being well prepared and getting everything done. So that's nice. Alright, from here we need to go over to this area, so that way we can exit out. Then we can go help Ember. And hopefully, by the end of our travels, we should, keyword should, well, hopefully we will be able to deal with the rest that come along our way. Okay, I'm gonna pop another bit of food, and I will continue on from there. There we go. I guess I could go to Pulura's Fall. That's much closer on the camp on the ferry, isn't it? Yeah, and it doesn't have any requirements now that I think about it, so actually going there is a good idea. Okay, let's go teleport to Pulura's Fall then. That sounds fun. Okay, we're gonna teleport to the camp on the ferry. There we go. We will then march our way over to Pulura's Fall.
Let's save here. And we might not be able to get to Ember this stream, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's enter location of Pulura's Fall and see what's going on here. Because I am curious. Alright. Let us talk to the shrine leader.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Time for violence. That's a lot of enemies. Huh. Triclops, you are no longer dragon form. That can easily be fixed, though. Omox, yep, you won't be able to do much. There we go. Gather everything here. Because loot, obviously. Okay, we got some stuff here. Alright, there is a funerary dagger of Hid the Twin. Okay. Oh, hello, Delamere.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
A skeleton stands in front of you. Its fragile bones are held together by leather breastplates, and it's carrying a bone as a hand.
It's you again.
You recognize the creature's voice. It sounds like the rustling of the fallen leaves in the forest.
You are but one who dared to disturb my slumber. I've had no rest since then. Delamere the Blessed. That is what I was called. Delamere the Cursed. That is who I am now.
Who gave you that title? Or were you called Delamere the Blessed?
Those who followed Erastus' teachings, living far from cities and necessities of evil. They revered me as his priestess. They hid my body in the shrine, where no one could desecrate it.
Why do the dead obey you? The creature's jaw shifts slightly, and its skeletal features twist into something that could almost be a smirk.
Because I am stronger. I know spells. Our elders, the rulers of old, many of them wouldn't listen to me while they were still alive. They mocked me. But now, they are in my hands.
You're consumed by rage. Turn aside from your anger. You can still serve Erastus. Join me, and you can spread his teachings. Forever. Your words ring through the air. They take hold of the priestess's withered body. They penetrate her soul, and drain her of all of her rage and anger, until her mind is clear and whole again. Delamere lowers her head, but she no longer looks angry.
Serverasti. Yes. I don't live anymore, but I'm not dead either. I'm diminished, but my mind is still with me. I can still spread Erastus' teachings.
Her eyes blaze in her sunken eye sockets.
They all said the leaders of Sakoris will rise and defend their people. Yes, so be it. Very well. I'll do as you ask.
And that is how you get Delamere to join you. It seems that we've got some more fighters here, but all in all, it shouldn't be too hard of a fight to deal with. Alright, organize and post up. Let's do this. All of them are going to start attacking, try and get hits in, but to no avail. It's quite easy to deal with, to be quite honest, fighting these guys. Alright, let's grab this. Got a bunch of daggers here, apparently.
The shape of the stone resembles a tall, thin tree, and its surface Feels like the texture of tree bark. Okay, then. Take these bones here. There we go.
It's time to practice my
Alright.
combat abilities.
Harass everyone. Okay, we grab the loot here. Oh, there's even more here. Grab that. Okay, we'll grab the body here. There we go. At least we're getting a ton of loot out of the ordeal, so that's nice. What are you two doing? Come on. Okay, from here, we shall grab some loot there. There we go. Everybody will start fighting like crazy. Demons and undead attacking wholeheartedly like crazy. Jeez. At least our armies are tough and we're invisible, so it makes the job all the easier to deal with. Skeletor, why are you... Oh, you're attacking him. Okay. Use your raise. You don't need to go in melee. Sneak attack, but without the need to actually do the other thing. Okay, from here we got daggers, plenty.
Pay attention.
Alright, there's another one. We might as well grab that. These daggers will play a integral part later on. Well, maybe. It's hard to say, but they will play a part in this, so it's good to check around, see if you're finding anything, etc. Alright, that's a dagger. Cool. Okay, Knowledge World. Let's save here. Oh, you know what? I've got an idea. There is a way I can actually solve that riddle that I've been lingering on, but we do need to get a certain creature for it to happen. So, for the Sovereign Dragon, we're going to give that to Evelyn, because she is the one who uses most int-based checks, so she's going to be benefiting from that. We shall save.
Did you see that?
There we go. Remnants of a ship that once bore Sikor on their final journey. I hope I didn't cut from that, but it happens. There we go. Loot here.
Time to practice my combat
Oh,
abilities.
spears. Lovely. Well, it's not like you can do much about it. Yep, they can't do a dang thing. They can't stop.
The time for
Oh,
words has
well, they've managed to do rather well protecting this area. Interesting. Only just now revealed themselves. Okay. Oh, even more. Okay, lovely. Yep, they stand no chance against us here. Yep, we're doing rather well. Nice. Skeletor, back up.
die.
Oh, hello. Okay, there we are. Done. Yeah, no, this is getting really easy. Then again, it's probably the mischance that's really helping us the most here, to be honest. A lot of mischances coming in. Okay, there's some lights here. Interesting. We can ascend to the top, so we'll save here. Pop up, and off we go.
Let's shred them!
Hello. More, corpulent features. Okay, we got some more loot. We got loot here. Grab those. Oh, elementals. Okay. Thankfully, Elder Earth Elementals are not going to be able to stop us because we are just that strong. Okay. Is there anything here? Not from what I can see. Okay. Anything over here? Not that I can see, so yep, we're going down. Now, we should have 24 of these daggers. We've got one, two... Okay, so we need a bit more before we're good on that.
Okay, I'm not sure how many there are that we need, but I'm not gonna... Yeah, it's basically just a collectathon if you are trying to find certain things here. Okay, we go through here.
Something to follow.
Oh, you found something? Okay, grab that. But yeah, no, a quick once over the area is necessary, just to make sure you aren't missing anything. I feel like I thought I saw something, but I guess I didn't. Nope, nothing so far. Over here, maybe? Okay, nope. Over here. Okay, note there. Okay, I think we explored everything we could. Yep, no, I think we explored everything we could. Alright, let's go in and see what's going on here in Pulura's Fall.
Let us see what the shrine has to offer, and what dangers lie ahead.
Okay, off we go.
A small mushroom patch that has clearly been tended with loving care.
Okay.
I did it.
An inscription in Halit that reads, O Sikoris, our tears are for you, our lost land.
Okay, interesting. From here, we go all the way up. Oh, yep, nope. Demons have invaded this area, so yeah. Not fun for them. Well, not fun for us, as we realize everybody's dead, so... That sucks, I guess. Alright, well, let's check everywhere systematically, I suppose. What's this?
Someone has put a plate of food scraps near a hole in the wall, hoping to tame some small animal.
Alright, we'll pick this lock here. You know, speaking of, I never actually did check. Did I actually receive that glass vial that gives us a boost to stats? Here it is. Nope, nope, that's a corrosive bomb. That's not exact. Price in descending order. I should have received a flask. Nope, not corrosive bomb. No, I guess not. I guess that is going to be a thing for later, then. Well, that's fine. As long as we're able to loot this area, it should be fine. But yeah, no, this is probably all we're going to be able to get done, so we're going to have to leave Evelyn's stuff for later. Oh well. Perfectly fine by me.
A rack filled with what looks to be ancient Sikorian weapons.
Got some stuff there. Board filled with complaints and all that. Okay. And more stuff here. People are killed here. Okay. So yeah. Things have gone south for these people, whoever they were. Perhaps in another playthrough we will come to pick up on who these people were. And learn of their situation. But that will not be for this playthrough, unfortunately. That is just how the cookie crumbles. There was still loot in here, huh? I should grab that before I go. Hello, another dagger. Alright. From there, we just go up here. Ah, hello. Attack on these people. Here we go. Alright, so the puzzle here, there is a puzzle, but I think it's locked unless you do some specific things. I do believe you can solve it still, even though you are not aligned with, well, I'll explain further, but there's a... We're gonna see a bit. We're gonna see. Alright. What's going on here? Ah, it's you again.
The demon flips through the pages of an ancient tome with a bored expression. He does not seem at all surprised by your arrival.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. I don't have time to chat. We'll have to find something else to do. For example, you can try and save those fools over there.
A surprisingly familiar face appears on the demon's side.
Nura gives you a sly wink. Look, Master Mustavan. Put aside your dirty old book, we have visitors. Commander, you're here, praise Desna. Stop the demon. Don't let him steal the sacred tomes. They contain all the information we've gathered about the world wound. With knowledge like that, he can...
You talk too much. Bored now. Let's spice things up. Either they save those idiots or chase after me. Gustavin makes a subtle gesture, and the sanctuary erupts in flames. At the same time, a portal opens up behind him. I can't leave you with such dangerous knowledge.
Stop that scumbag, Commander. I'll help the rest. Goddess, give me strength.
A moth flying into the flames. How symbolic.
Well, that's unfortunate, Mustavan. Because your death is guaranteed now. Thank you. Yep, your potion-making days are over. Alright, thank you. We get a bunch of stuff. We get a contagious... We basically get a duplicate of what he had beforehand. So let's see what's going on here.
I did it.
The tomes are filled with emederphites, data about the movements of celestial bodies. The data seems to have been gathered over centuries.
Intriguing. Alright, stargazers. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
A set of tables filled with astronomical data and observations about the world. In the western mountain there dwelled a clan whose name is no longer spoken today. They were brave and hardy people who would go...
Okay. Basically a bunch of knowledge. Nice. Hello, Nura. Did you see his face? What a great joke. But now I have to go. The demons won't be happy that I betrayed them. Alright, let's search the bookshelves.
The scientific research of Pulura stargazers can be found on these shelves. The books and scrolls contain meticulously detailed observations about the movement of celestial bodies.
Okay. Here.
The books and scrolls on the shelves contain information about the research projects known as the Northern Lights.
Interesting. Alright, we got the Cosmic Caravan here. Okay, we might be able to... Yeah. Okay, so this is actually the solution to this puzzle, I think. So, if you resolve it, you can get some knowledge. You can unlock the area, basically. As for loot here, we'll just pick this lock, and then we will follow the, we will follow the guide of the book. Okay, so... we're going to move this to the side here. And we're actually going to move everybody except Skeletor out of this room here. So that way we can organize this. So, with Skeletor, we need to look for the thrush. Okay. Patriarch, Rider, Thrush. Where is it? The thrush Okay, the lantern bearer. Okay, newlyweds. Wait, hold on. The bridge. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, that resets it. Okay. Okay, the concept of the cosmic caravan, which makes its way across the night sky throughout the year and consists of 13 constellations, comes to us from Aslant. The order in which the caravan signs are arranged holds both metaphorical and deeply mystical meaning. In light of which, astrologists advise against the use of models where the signs appear out of order, or even in reverse order, in some cases. Okay. So basically, you gotta gauge it from the times that they're listed. As for why they're listed like this, it's hard to say, but I'm just gonna do a quick Google search because the answer's there. It's all it really is it looks to be Hold on. Yep, I know, Grave. Don't worry. I will be with you shortly. Okay, let's see. I'm currently resolving a puzzle, and then I'll wrap it up. Okay, let's go with... Alright, so 1 second. Okay, Cosmic Caravan, or Pulura's Fall Puzzle. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Tells you about putting them in... Okay, if you combine that with the book and the torn out pages. Okay. So, it is the newlyweds, daughter, rider, patriarch, pack, and follower. Okay. So... Alright, so newlyweds, which is here. Alright, the daughter. Okay, patriarch. Pack. And follower. Okay. And that should yield something? It did not, from the looks of it. Okay. Okay, no, I got nothing. Okay. Okay, cusp will reset it. Okay. So, I guess follower. Let's try it backwards. So, follower, pack. Patriarch. Rider. Daughter. And newlyweds? Does that do it? Okay, no, that doesn't do it. Okay, Alright, one more time. So, it's the newlyweds, obviously. It is the daughter. It is the rider. It is the patriarch. It is also the pack. And it is also the follower. Nope, not the stranger. The follower. There we go. Okay, so you have to really do it in the order. Done. And it reveals this location. Which, when we bring everybody with us, because obviously we do, we should get a ton of loot. that is going to be available to us, so every little bit counts, and as a result, we get some nice, interesting stuff. We get the Stargazer Again Journal, so we'll take that. We will take all of these, which also gives us a Tome of Clear Thoughts, which is really nice. Get a ton of scrolls on top of that. We got a locked chest here, which gives us a Summit Mask, which is actually going to be a very integral part somewhere. I will elaborate further on that later. We do get a Wand of Heal. We get another ring here, which is a Ring of the Guiding Star. It grants you a +4 to initiative, and grants all companions +3 bonus on damage rolls for 1 round, if you land a hit. There's also a Bag of Holding Small, which is just extra baggage space that we got, so that's also nice. But hey, I digress. We've done the puzzle, and as a result, well, there you go. I don't think you get anything else from answering it the right way around. So, I guess that's it from here. Yeah, that's it. We just prevented the... We've managed to get a ton of acquisition of knowledge, so... Alright, well, I guess we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know it's a little short, but naturally life stuff takes priority, so... So yeah, I can't really help that. I apologize, but... I do try my best to get 3 to 4 hours in at most, so I apologize if it's still not there, but hey, I had to start a bit later than I usually do today, so that's just how it goes. But hey, for next stream, what we're going to probably be doing is we're definitely going to be taking the role to help Ember out by replacing one of our compatriots with Ember. We are then probably going to see what else we can get our hands on. Probably turn into a fully fledged Lich, no less, which would be very fun to do. Maybe not the Lich part. We probably won't get to that just yet, but we're definitely going to do Ember stuff. As for what we do next, I guess we could go help those people over by that farming area. Last I recall, the area that had all those fissures that were defeating sea monsters, that sort of thing. We'll probably go about it doing it that way, and then we'll go from there. But I digress. Oh, I guess we do have to talk to the leader, but we'll save that for next time. How about that? I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see... Well, before I go, I should probably explain. If you want to support me, go to YouTube. You can watch my stuff there. You can like, subscribe, comment, etc. If you want to see my new stuff or support me on Twitch, it's all on there. The newest stuff is on Twitch. It's got about a week worth of content for you guys to enjoy. If you want to help me out there, follows are always appreciated. But if you really want to help me out, just come watch my stuff. It's all appreciated, and I really do appreciate you guys coming on and watch my stuff. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.